PSG's CEO promises to provide Lionel Messi a contract after the player ignores Barcelona's phone calls. At the end of the current campaign, Lionel Messi's contract with Paris Saint-Germain expires, but club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi is optimistic that the Argentine would extend. Lionel Messi is happy, according to Paris Saint-Germain president Nasser Al-Khelaifi, and wants to stay at the club past the conclusion of his current contract. By clicking the subscribe and like buttons and spreading the word to your closest friends, you can help this channel. Many thank. Messi signed a 2-year deal with the French team in the summer of 2021 after Barcelona was unable to renew the playmaker's contract due to their financial problems. After a challenging first season in Paris, he has scored 12 goals and made 14 assists this season, and he has expressed his satisfaction at settling into life in France. Messi has been avoiding calls from a negotiator who is close to Joan Laporta, the president of Barcelona. Laporta is keen for Messi to return to the Camp Nou, but so far his strategy hasn't worked. Attempts by Laporta to arrange a meeting with his former star player while attending the Ballon d'Or Awards in Paris in October fell through. Inter Miami of the MLS is another team interested in signing the Argentine, but despite rumors that a deal would be finalized by the end of the current campaign, Messi's future is still up in the air. Messi has carried over his stellar goal-scoring record from club level to his national team during the World Cup, but he is delaying making any decisions on his future until after the tournament. He has now started the scoring in 3 of his team's 4 games so far after netting the first goal in the round of 16 victory over Australia. When asked this week if Messi, whose contract with the club expires in June, would prefer to continue there, the PSG president responded, "Definitely. With the national team, you can tell that he is quite happy. A player's performance won't be good for the national team if they aren't happy." Say something. Which team will Messi play for in the upcoming season? Give us your thoughts on this. He did incredibly well for us this season, contributing to both the club and the national team with numerous goals and assists. In light of this, we decided to sit down after the World Cup. However, all parties, our club's side and his, are overjoyed, so we will chat after the World Cup. Last year, Messi struggled to learn French while living in Paris with his young family, who were content with their life in Barcelona before the club was no longer able to renew his contract. The player and the club's board may have had disagreements about the player's abrupt departure. According to Messi, who was quoted by Le Parisien last month, "I like Paris a lot more today. I have discovered the city, and I find it great. The first year saw a significant change. Everything happened very quickly, leaving Barcelona was not my intention, and everything was really abrupt. I am content to live where I do after this lengthy period and the challenging circumstances, and my family and I are loving Paris. Since I had never moved before and we had lived there our entire lives, it was difficult at first because I had no experience with leaving. This was unexpected, everything happened very rapidly, and we had to spend the night outside of Barcelona. We were in an unfamiliar setting. We had our routines, friends, and way of life in Barcelona, and when we moved to a new location with a new language, football team, and environment, I really struggled. It was challenging. But these days, I take pleasure in everything, even football.